Lens care. A lot of people say they have problems cleaning lenses, keeping lenses good. Other people just don't seem to care. As you know, I prepare goggles at race meetings, and you get people come up and go, will you put a stack of tear-offs on that, or will you put a roll-off on that? And some of the time you just look at it and you go, no. Because the standard lens care that I see is not what it should be. Now, these lenses aren't cheap. If you're a kid, your parents are buying them, you need to make them last. You need to treat them with a bit of respect, and you also got to know how to keep them clean. So, first thing is, you come back from a race, you don't do that. You don't throw it in the van. You've had a bad race, you don't launch it in the back of the van. You don't put them down on the dashboard of the van or anything like that. You're going to scratch it. They're easily scratched. So, just general, treat your goggle nice. You need to be able to see through it. That's fundamental. You wouldn't send your kid out in a goggle that you can't see through if you wouldn't put it on and drive down the road in it. So, bit of common sense. Is that goggle safe? If you get sunlight on a scratch lens, it disperses the light, you can't see. So, what do? If you've got a clean dry lens and it's in perfectly good condition, when you put it away, put a tear off over the top of it. Then that stops any vibration in your goggle bag or wherever you're storing your goggle in your kit bag from scratching the lens. When you come back from a meeting, it's much easier to get wet mud off a lens than it is dry mud, and you've got less chance of scratching your lens. So, come in, doesn't matter, water from the jet wash, water in the sink in the camper, just take the lens out, and wash it. Now, never wipe a dirty goggle. If you're on a sand track, you're on a stony track, you've got lumps of mud, lumps of wet sand, they'll all scratch the lens. So, agitate it in water to loosen the dirt before you wash it. Now, that's also a second-fold thing, the inside of the lens. How many of you have got dirt on the inside of a lens, wiped it with your finger or wiped it with a cloth, and it's just gone grey and smeary? Inside a lens is an anti-fog coating. Now, an anti-fog coating is a series of peaks and troughs that increase the surface area on the inside of the lens, which helps the fogging. So if you've got dirt on that anti-fog coating and you wipe it, all you're doing is pushing the dirt into the troughs of the coating, and that's what gives you that blurred greying effect. So again, that agitation in warm soapy water lifts the dirt out of the troughs. Then, if you can, run it under clean water, dry it. Don't dry it by rubbing it. Dry it just in some blue roll. Try and avoid wiping it. Blue roll, cloths, they've all got fibres on them that will scratch the lens. Microfiber cloths, they work by collecting little bits of dirt. So if you're wiping that lens with a microfiber cloth that's got little bits of dirt in it, you're going to scratch it. There are on the market plenty of lens cleaners. This happens to be that branded one. There are other market ones. So Oakley do their own. Any lens cleaner, they have alcohol in them that evaporates so they don't stain. So after you've got a dry lens, clean it with some lens cleaner. Then as I said, put a tear off over the outside of it before you put it away. If you've got a tear off over the outside in your bag, it's not going to get scratched or dirty. You can also buy lens savers for doing the same job. They come in a pack of 2. It's an Oakley product, does exactly the same job, but tear off will do it just as well. So basically, if your lens is still serviceable, it's not too badly scratched it needs replacing, don't throw your goggle about. Treat the lens with a bit of respect. Don't wipe dry dirt off. Agitated movement in a bowl, that'll also clean the anti-fog, and your lens will last longer, save you money, see where you're going.